What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike, and today I'm taking my son to visit his grandmother. I think it's going to be too low light to shoot this video. This is the video that I would have shot if I had been at home today. On my channel, I've talked about like the vast majority of compounds, and the compounds that I haven't talked about, of course, every swinging dick that gets in the comments is like, hey bro, have you ever used EQ? No matter how many videos I write saying I've never used EQ. But what you will notice if you go through the history of my videos, I have a tendency to be a little bit two-faced about certain compounds. So like I'll say, oh, you know, I was taking Primo and I wasn't really feeling it, so I got off of it. Or I was taking fucking Deca and I wasn't really feeling it, so I got off of it. Or I was taking Anadrol and I wasn't really feeling it, so I got off of it. And then I'll try that compound again in a different setting, and I'll have a totally different experience. And I'm working on a new theory. I'm curious if anybody else has had this experience. One of the things that I'm noticing in my body is that when I hit the 1500 milligram per week mark of total androgen load in my system is when I really move into a state of discomfort. Like I can run 1200 milligrams, give or take, of any combination of compounds. That can be Test, Tren, Anavar, Test, Tren, Masteron, whatever. Like I've been running Test, Tren, and Mast for some time now, and was honestly feeling really good, aside from the normal side effects that you would get from running these compounds. And then I added the Anadrol, which I've had multiple really good experiences with, and just started feeling like shit within a couple of weeks. Basically, by the time the Anadrol was peaking in my system, I had moved my total androgen load up to over 1500 milligrams. And when I get to that 1500 milligram mark, it's almost like I have a hard time feeling the individual compounds anymore, because there's like this weight that comes over me. Like, you know, when I was running Tren before the Anadrol, I had all of that, you know, classic Tren intensity, Tren aggression, lots of energy, trouble sleeping at night, really amped up to go to the gym. And then I added the Anadrol in and pushed my total androgen load up over 1500 milligrams. And sure enough, started getting the lethargy and just the kind of just laden down feeling. I really wasn't even feeling the Tren that much after I added the Anadrol. And I've had a similar experience where I added a different compound. One time it was Primo, and I was telling my wife, like, damn, I just don't think my body likes Primo that much, because I added like 300 milligrams or 400 milligrams of Primo at the end of a cycle when I was already, you know, a ways up there on total dose. So I'm curious, I'm gonna keep this short because I don't know what this video is gonna look like. How many of you out there who are not competing, I'm not talking about the cycle that you run to get on stage. I know that when you go to get on stage, comfort is not the name of the game. You're gonna run everything you feel like you need to run in order to be as competitive as humanly possible. But I'm talking about from just a day-to-day, maybe like a bulking phase or a long-term bulk or a long-term cycle. How many people out there are actually running more than 1500 milligrams of total gear per week for extended periods of time? And have you noticed a similar experience where when you start getting up to that 1700 milligram mark is when the cycle really just starts to become more of a fucking chore than it's worth, and really only makes sense in the context of, hey, I'm gonna put my body through hell for the next, you know, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks at the end of this prep to try to get on stage and look like a freak. So I just thought I'd put that video out there and let you know that's what's been going on. I'm getting ready to have some major changes coming to my cycle. We may try to shoot another video in the car depending on how this one looks, but please, in the comments section, let me know how many of you regularly run 1500 milligrams per week of total androgens or more, and do you also notice that at that point is when your body really starts to seem to just suffer and just all around not feel very good? Love to hear what you have to say in the comments. I just added the Discord channel that people have been requesting, so go to my channel page if you want to join the Discord. We're going to be in the car for a while tonight, so we're trying to just have something to, you know, bullshit on the road. Definitely check that out, and thank you for watching this video, and as always, we'll see you on the next one.